Okay, so we're going to look at this Gibson TB-11 conversion and play it a little bit and let you hear what it sounds like. Okay, so we'll look at this banjo, and of course all the pots of banjos pretty much look alike, with the presto tailpiece, one-piece armrest, one-piece flange. And the reason that we do these videos is so you can hear the different banjos and you can kind of see the condition. Now, in this particular banjo, all the hardware is new Pruka hardware, which is the best hardware you can get. And what happens in these older banjos, they were made with pot metal hardware, and many times either the flange would pull up a lot or certain parts would break. So what a lot of people do is they just take those old parts, and they do have some value because they were on some of the very expensive banjos, and they put new Pruka hardware on it, which makes it much sturdier, doesn't affect the sound. Maybe just the hair, and just looks great. Okay, so let's go on up the neck, and this has what's called a bella voce pattern. You'll notice it's a little more intricate than what you've been seeing. You know, for example, the leaves and bows, very simple inlay pattern. This has a lot of extra inlay, and you can do close-up of that inlay. It's really cool. And another thing about this banjo, particularly on the headstock, see how you have that extra pearl up there? Okay. Now I'm going to turn the banjo around here, turn the neck around, and you're going to see really nice professional neck with curly maple. That's what that looks like. And of course, now we can look at the back of the Resonator, and this is mother of toilet seat. It's kind of a plastic, which is painted or sprayed on. Pretty attractive. I mean, if you're playing in vaudeville in the 30s and 40s, you'd like to have a banjo that really looks flashy and stands out, and this is it right here. Okay, now we'll take the Resonator off and You'll notice in the ones and the Calcroyans, most of the time they did not have a serial number, okay? And this does not have a serial number in it, okay, which is typical, absolutely normal. And then you have the 3-ply hard rock maple pre-war Gibson shell, and we have a Uber vintage tone ring, okay? And the combination of Uber tone ring and the pre-war shell is kind of magic. And then, of course, you add the resonator on it, and you now, in a sense, if you want to say that you have 2/3 of the components that produce the sound of Earl Scruggs' banjo, that would be an accurate statement. And there's no way to get that pre-war sound or the sound that these banjos deliver without having pre-war parts. I don't know why they're so magic, but they are. All right, so if you have any questions about this banjo, you can call Andy at 404-372-5482. You can go to our site, banjowarehouse.com, and you can even come and visit us. If you do that, give us a day's notice, because sometimes we're out looking for banjos. We only live 1.5 miles from here, so if you want to come in the evening, want to come Saturdays or Sundays, that is absolutely fine. Just give us a day's notice. Last but not least, and to some people this would make a big difference, others it wouldn't. If you're like a kind of an advanced intermediate beginner, wouldn't be that big a deal. But this has a radius fingerboard, okay? Now what that means is when you play, that the fingerboard fits the contour of your hand, and if you're playing really, really intricate, fast things, let's say Gnome Pekilny would be an example. They like to have that radius fingerboard because some of their fingers are ever so slightly closer, which lets them play clearer and faster. So this does have a radius fingerboard. I guess that's it. So if you have any questions, give us a call. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. And that's pretty much it. So we hope you guys have a great day.